Continental food, madam. Food, madam. International food cartoon.
Hello, sweet team. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele. I am so excited to be with you all today, and I hope everyone is doing wonderfully well. In today's video, I share with you how you can make the slimiest okra soup the easiest way. Let's get started. I'm going to begin by blending some garlic, habanero pepper, ginger, and onion. To that, I'll add some rosemary and anise seed. I'll be adding tilapia to this soup, so I'll season it with half of our blended ingredients, some of my Sweet Ajele all-purpose seasoning. You may use any seasoning of your choice, and also a little bit of salt. I'll stir everything together beautifully and leave it to marinate beautifully. I want this fish to taste super delicious. I'll then pour the rest of our blended ingredients over our meat. I'm using the beef chuck neck bones, okay? And I'm also going to season this with some of my Sweet Ajele all-purpose seasoning and also a little bit of salt. Just as I was getting ready to start cooking, I realized I needed to be somewhere. So I'm just going to give this a good stir and allow it to marinate while I ran out to do some errands, and then I'll be back for us to get started. All right, y'all, I am back. It is the next day. I couldn't make it that same day, so I kept this meat in the refrigerator. Now I'm adding some wele and tribe to it, and we're going to begin the steaming process. Once I got home and realized I won't be able to film the entire thing because it'll take forever, I decided to do it the next day. So I have some fresh okra that I've washed beautifully, and I'm just cutting it to my preferred size or shape for the soup. You may cut them bigger or smaller if you prefer, but this size is just perfect for me. Now back to our meat. It just came to a beautiful boil. I'm going to go ahead and give it a quick stir, and then I'm going to go ahead and place the tilapia fish on top of the meat so that it can cook through and through. I do that because I don't want the tilapia fish to tear apart in the steaming process. So once I've stirred everything just like this, I'll place the fish right on top, cover it up. I will not disturb this anymore until my tilapia is cooked completely. Now, in the same bowl that I got the tilapia fish out of, I'm going to put some shrimps. I'll give it a stir and I'll allow it to marinate until I'm ready to add it into the soup. Now, let's check back on our meat and fish. It looks good. It's been cooking now for about 10 minutes and our fish is done. So I'm going to get it out gently and set it aside. Now, because we're making a lot of soup, I'm going to go ahead and add some more water to the meat. I'm also going to add some habanero pepper and our shrimps, okay? I'm going to stir everything together and bring it back to a boil. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and get started on cooking our okra. As you can see, our okra is beautifully chopped. I'm going to grate about 2 thumb sizes of ginger over it, and the ginger came out of my freezer, so it grates beautifully. I'm also going to add some onions and baking soda to serve as kanwe, aka saltpeter. I'll add some hot water, stir everything together, cover it up and bring it to a boil. You do not want this to boil over while still covered. You will lose your sliminess if that happens. So as soon as it comes to a boil, I open it up. I add in my spinach, give everything a stir, and since we do not want to overcook this, we will be ready to add it into our soup. And do you see the sliminess already? That is exactly what we are going for. Now let's go right ahead and add this beautiful slimy okra into our soup. To that, we'll add some sliced up red onions, green bell pepper, and some long hot pepper. Oh my goodness, these veggies bring an amazing flavor into the soup, and this is what the long pepper look like. It's nice and hot and I love it. Give it a quick stir and bring it back to a boil. As soon as it boils, I'm going to go right ahead and add in some palm oil, which is optional, but it is zomi, and the flavor I do not want to miss. Add in my tilapia. Did you forget about that? No way. It is part of this recipe and you need it. Once you've added that, give it a stir, but as you noticed, I did not add the head. The head contains too many bones and this soup goes down your throat pretty quickly, and I do not want the bone to hurt anybody. Once you stir it, bring it back to a boil, your soup is done. All you have to do is to serve and enjoy. Trust me, this would be the slimiest okra soup you would ever make, and I pair it with my funfun. Yes, remember the agbelima we made? That is what I made the funfun out of. In case you have not seen that recipe, I'll leave the link for it, so do not forget to check it out. So everybody is invited. That is, if you know how to cut the wires of this super slimy okra soup that my fish can't even stay in my hands for. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and are inspired to try the recipe. Sweet team, y'all know I love you. Until I see you in the next video, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke onamini ochemi sweet mahabotu. Bye y'all.